Hello! Welcome back to the stream. We are on the final day of bingo. Let's take a look at what Mines has to offer for us. 2x powder event, kinda lame. Not what we need. Although we can claim our commission and see what the event commission is going to be after this. Our goals are simple. It's about 13k more gold we need. We need 50 glowstone and 100k potatoes. I will tentatively say that will be a quick stream, because we've already got 3 glowstone. It's taunting me. Great. Well, I guess we'll occasionally come here to throw our Picopulus while we're between activities. Just do a little bit of that. Still gonna take us a while, but we'll get there eventually. So, we still have 2 more days of cookie. And because of how everything's set up here, all of these minions are going fine. We have our collection done for mushroom. We easily got that done by cheese fueling. As you can see, our 13k. We've got a little under 100k potatoes to go through. Golden Goblin, we will try for that if we can get the commission. But we're just gonna go to this. I even made the box all fancy. We're gonna need to enchant our weapon with cleave. It might even be worth getting the super cleaver. We'll see how just enchanting this sword regularly with cleave will work for us. It's not perfect, but it will do. So, the design for this farm intends for you to not have the monsters spawn in the middle. And then you go from one side of the farm to the other, just kill everything and then go back. So that was a witch that gave us nothing. So we're just going to keep on making the rounds here. Most of the time we get the kills that we need, so it's fine. I don't know how rare it is for witches to spawn. Definitely does not come across as common. Oh, we have a witch, though. Hello. And we got another piece of glowstone. So, this number on our hotbar needs to get up to 50 from the witches. And we should be done. The other way to go about this is to get combat 22 to enter the nether. Also known as not worth it. I see another witch. 2 witches. And 2 glowstone. We really want to avoid having the creepers blow up the witches. It's fine if the creepers explode anything else. We just want to keep as many witches as we can. There is no other way. Well, as you've all had learned, the way that I just described is very annoying. So this is the way. We're already up 4. This is a tolerable amount of time to get the glowstone. She's live. I am here, but I am also live. Gonna be followed up with the response. I don't want their luck, because their luck is bad. Yeah. Fair enough. That would be bad. I need to drop glowstone, and fast. Also, this is a ridiculous amount of mob drops that I'm earning. I wonder if the solution is to place, like, string in the middle here. Or if that would even do anything to prevent mob spawns. Another witch! A witch! With a glowstone! Let's go! W witch. Another witch! Another glowstone! I'm so happy. Another witch! Another glowstone! It's like a 50% chance to drop a glowstone. It used to be really bad, but then they upped it. To the back, and all the way up to the front. Well, we're already a fifth of the way done. I like those numbers. Because potato, as we saw yesterday, it's a bit of a slog, but it's not going to be too much of a problem. GC. Actually, could you AFK my garden? If not, Z. Time to burn my god pot. Oh no. So many not witches on my island. I don't even know what guild shit is saying anymore. I see a witch over there. I see a witch. Glowstone! Let's go! Go all the way to the end. You wait a little bit. unfortunate. Oh, 2 witches. Maybe 3 witches? 2 glowstone, though. That's all I care about. How much glowstone am I getting? I'm scared. I don't know if waiting makes things spawn more. But I got a witch out of that. Even if I didn't get a completed thing. Another glowstone. Well, that was a disappointing yield. This isn't even something that Intimidation Artifact would stop. I mean, the creepers would stop exploding. Three glowstone? That probably is a double drop from a witch. I'm getting very lucky. So here's the deal. I like breaking things up so that I'm not doing them all in one sitting. That's going to include this glowstone grind. We're going to go to 25, then we're going to go to potato. No. Computer can't handle Discord, methinks. I am suffering. Once we get to 18 glowstone, or no, not 18, once we get to 25 glowstone, halfway done, then we're gonna go do potatoes, since we have somebody loading our garden. It'd only take, like, 1 2/3 plot in order to get done. Don't even need to go for the copper for a tool. At one point, Discord, the platform, was optimized. And then they insisted on adding 500 different cosmetics instead of improving performance rates. Maybe I return to TeamSpeak. Maybe that's the solution. Have a stream channel in TeamSpeak. 2 glowstone, let's go. 4 glowstone remains. It's also nice that creepers, when they explode, they don't actually deal terrain damage, because I've had a number of incidents so far. Some slight improvements to the design that I made. I did decorate it a little bit more than chiseled stone bricks like the original design showed. I also added ice in the middle. which I was going to use as like a head hitter to like get me around faster, but then I just end up double tapping space and flying, so it doesn't even matter. So we get like dramatic amounts of glowstone sometimes, and then other times it's like glowstone direct, no glowstone allowed. I wonder if the swamp biome stick would have improved my glowstone rates at all. Recipe swamp. There is no swamp biome stick. There's a witch. There's 2 witches. 3 glowstone until we take the potato break. Another witch. Another glowstone. Another witch. Another glowstone. 1 more glowstone. See, I kind of want, yeah. If I wait a little bit longer, it kind of pads out the locations of the other zone. Witch. No glowstone that time. Witch. Glowstone. Okay. So we're gonna treat this as a reason to take a break. We've been here for a little bit. Again, much faster than expected, and definitely faster than the combat method of rushing Enderman Slayer stuff. We'll save the Crimson Isle grind for when it's actually forced upon us. I imagine bingos like these would have low turnout for completion rates, just because it's so annoying to grind. Potato time. Alright, so the first part of clearing off the plot is going to be using the weakest vacuum in the history of vacuums. Oh, and we didn't regrow a potato plot. That's very unfortunate. You're kidding. I rolled 10 enchanted golden carrots on bingo. Couldn't you have done that with potatoes, please? It would have been so hype if I got the potatoes. There's still 3 pests. Okay, well, we really need to get potatoes planted. We're gonna have to go through a potato cycle anyways. That's crazy. Well, I guess I can transfer those 10 golden carrots somewhere. So now we let grass grow. And warp mines. To take on some more of the daily commission. So we missed one of the active events, it looks like. I could actually cycle real quick here. Okay, so that is an active goblin raid. But that's not going to help me with either of my tasks, really. I guess, just for fun, you can go... knock out the Mithril Commission. And then that can be our break. I mean, I could partake in a goblin raid, but with how fast we level, it's probably just going to be this last commission here. Maybe one more after. And then Heart of the Mountain 4 gets us access to Sky Mall, which we can attempt to leverage to get a 10x Golden Goblin chance. Which we can then, if we get it, hopefully have enough goblin eggs prepared ahead of time. We currently have 1. And if we don't roll into 10x Golden Goblin chance, I'll just grind the eggs and do it off stream. That was underwhelming. I miss being able to mine this wall for lava springs. I like that so much better. It didn't make any sense, mind you. It's good they changed it. But I wish I was able to mine the wall mindlessly instead of having to go with whatever the form of this is. There we go. And you know what? Just to make myself a little less work later while I'm here. It's not perfect. But let's pick up this one of the gold veins. There we go. That's a chunk of something done. Let's put it back in the compactor as well. We're not even really going to be collecting any mushrooms, so we can just get that out of there. Alright. I guess we gotta do something while the potatoes grow. Let's go for 15 more glowstone or something. I don't know. We gotta keep a mindful eye out for better together. It's combat time again. By combat time, I mean time to fill my inventory with more useless combat stuff. And hopefully glowstone. Hopefully lots of glowstone really quick. That's gotta be below 1,000 gunpowder, right? Right? No! No, surely! So what you mean to tell me is manual gunpowder might be viable through this silly box farm. Because I don't remember getting gunpowder from anywhere else. Do I see witches? Lots of witches. An actual silly amount of witches. A coven of witches. In my mob farm. No way. No way! Chicken jockey minus the jockey. That's crazy. How'd you get here, little guy? He's gonna get cleaved eventually. I'm gonna feel really bad about doing it to him. I'll try to keep the chicken alive as long as possible. But if there's a witch is gonna take priority over chicken. No! It moved! Oh, I'm devastated. I wonder if it just forces baby zombies to not exist. Because I don't think I've ever seen a baby zombie on Private Island, but that proves chicken jockeys can spawn at least. Witch! Double glowstone. 2 more witches! 2 more glowstone! We're up to 38 out of 50 now. It's also hilarious. I'm gonna try to keep that chicken alive. It survives 2 rotations in the mob farm. I mean, if I really wanted to let it live, I'd try to get one of the things. I'd try to get a lead. And I'd try to fly it out. Sadly, it's not stranded. We can't have good things. 41 glowstone. As in, I can't name tag it and try to keep it as a permanent pet. It's crazy to think we're 9 glowstone away. As long as we don't go into another glowstone drought, we're making really good time. Great, 2 more glowstone. Oh goodness, I would not know this information. That would require me to participate in the stonk auction. Wow, there sure isn't a lot of mobs. While we wait for those mobs, I'm gonna arbitrarily make myself... Hey Moshe! Welcome to the stream, might be a bit late. I'm going to force myself to copy the link and share it. If you want to be notified of future streams, you can subscribe and join one of the 100 subscribers, part of the Kaboom channel. Or you can join the Discord down below with notifications on, where I ping, like I am doing right now, whenever I remember to, in the stream notification channel. And I will get the ping right this time, unlike when I did my Dingo Burr splash, I pinged Splasher and not Splash Pings. Oh, I accidentally broke a block. Whatever will I do? The answer is I will not be fixing that. We're basically done. More witch. 4 more glowstone. So we've got potato and we've got mining. We've already got the mining level. Oh, I know one of the things I should be doing. I should be setting up my Sky Mall so that it's got the proper perk. So we only have 2 tokens. We're just gonna reset it for right now. We'll have to reset it again when we go to mine. Okay. 50 mining portion. Not what we need. The cool thing about SkyMall is as long as you have a Heart of the Mountain tree that has SkyMall active on your main, it appears to be the same perks on any other profile. So you can just wait for 10x on your main profile and then come over and do a bunch of goblin egg throwing on bingo. Which is what I would be doing off stream. That's the tech there. Alternatively, you could just AFK on your bingo profile and check in every 20 minutes, because that's when the thing happens. I think it's like around 10 to 15 goblin eggs is what you need during a 10x. Or if you have a blue goblin egg, it's 100% guaranteed. That's a lot of witches. I see a lot of witches. 48. 49. One more witch will do it. And I see a lot of them. I see a whole coven of them. There we go. Glowstone minion. We're free. Oh, yeah, that's right. I put slabs up here. It's a little awkward. Still slab. There we go. I do like a whole cool design, too. I spent so much extra effort working on the bingo box here. Because I predicted, oh, we're going to be here for like 2 hours or something. Nah, witches are quick. Witches are free. So, how do you get a glowstone minion? Because if we take a look at glowstone here, it requires 128. We only got 53. Well, the answer, as always, the builder NPC. You can buy glowstone blocks, go to your island, and punch them out in order to get more additional glowstone dust. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't count towards collection. Otherwise, it'd be like an infinite collection loop. So you either got to get to the nether to get the glowstone, or do the witch box. Choose your suffering. So this is really silly, because now we're going to go through... Oh. We're going to go through the portal to the hub accidentally. Classic. Glowstone minion, T1. Collect all. Bruh. Get out of my inventory. There we go. And then we also have some additional cheese just stashed up here. You know what, for funsies, we can even take the time to build out this guy's platform with the spare glowstone blocks. Alright, 9th page glowstone dust. We're also going to want to get 1 enchanted brown mushroom. And then 1 enchanted red mushroom. And somewhere here we also had enchanted redstone dust. Right here. So this will be the ingredients to get the mystical mushroom soup. So that will be this goal once the glowstone minion is done. Golden Goblin, we're going to work on that now. Let's check mines. What is the next event? This is about 19 minutes. That makes no sense. What's the actual event? A 2x powder event. How boring. Which means, I think with how quickly we're going to get potatoes done, we're probably just killing goblins to pad time here. Let me take a look. if I've missed Bingo Splash Community. BSC. I did. Alright, well, we're gonna have to work with our 44 minutes of potions. Warp Garden. Hopefully the potatoes have grown. Yeah, they've grown quite a bit. Locking in. So yeah, as I mentioned, it's probably going to be around 1 and some fraction amount of plots. Like, it's not even going to take us 2 full plots to get this done and over with. That's my prediction. I should go check the visitors to see if there is copper from any of them. Sugar, go away. No. No. 2 whole copper, yippee. That can be arranged. Alright, so I don't think that the basic gardening hoe gives me anything of value. It's 5 extra fortune. But if I go to crop upgrades, potato, I can just get the same there. Taking a look at Mega Splash. Let's see if we can get anything there. Because I think Bingo Brewers would have more of an incentive to splash sooner. Because I don't even think I want to kill goblins on Elixir Splash. That sounds miserable in its own way. Oh, it's a new day, let's see. Part of the mountain. More powder. I'll probably say in chat, too. But considering how few goblin eggs I've got right now, we want to have as much of that day as possible ready to go. Also, 3-digit 5s from my friend here, that's a very clean level number. And that level number is about to be ruined by forced bestiary reduction grind. I don't think we get level 600 from Taurus Canyon, but we get pretty close. And then on my main, I still need to do Catacombs and Kudra stuff. It's horrible. What's silly is I need to do, like, 5x the amount of Catacombs that I would need to do Kudra, and they'll give me around the same amount of XP. Yay. I considered buying a third tier boost, because you've got one on the Precursor Drone, one on the Rift Ferret, and then, since I'm not maxed out on Kudra, I could put another one on Kudra. That's actually where my second tier boost was before they released Precursor Drone. Now I can't really justify dragging it back. Or getting a third one, because I'll just get the Kudra collection anyways. It's not too far off. We're about halfway through the plot now. Yeah. Another pest. This time a mite, it looks like. Or now a rat, because it swooped at me. Let's see. Potato collection is... Oh, we're well over the halfway point. And we're not even done with the plot yet. Well, that's reassuring. Should definitely make it really low effort to get this stuff done here. So then after this, since I'm just waiting on Glowstone Minion to get done, my two options are Goblin Grind and Gold Grind. I could probably Gold Grind with the last bit of potion that I have left. And then close off the stream. Shortest final stream. Prepping for a bunch of runs, and then you don't end up needing to really do anything. I mean, I've got somebody to hold guard at, so I might as well replant, but there's not going to be much needed after we get done with the farm, I imagine. Just like 1.5 more rows. Oh, that's funny. Tom and Jerry for the visitors there. Like the cat and mouse cartoon. Locking in. Thankfully, I won't have to deal with pests and the pest cooldown there. Because I mean, the cricket proved otherwise there by giving me 10 golden carrots, but for most cases, I don't really get much of anything from pests. How close are we? 12k. We're just gonna plant. And unfortunately, I don't think we're getting a better together. So, say around. Wood mines. Prospector. We're gonna need to remember to reset our tree before next day. Nothing else particular matters. I'm gonna go for that. It's only 13k. It's definitely going to be reduced speed and fortune compared to previously, but with how fast a 5-person better together plus orb got me, everything done, I'm fine with it. It's only 13k, which is like a stack of gold and some change. So hopefully very quick. And then we do the last bit of potatoes. And then we save Golden Goblin for an off-stream activity. Because as much as I like concluding things on stream, Golden Goblin will not be one of those things. It's just way too RNG dependent to do it. And if you were to throw them without Skymall buff, I think it's like 50 eggs on average. It's ridiculous. I'd rather not have to go and gamble with that. I've already done it multiple times in previous streams, so you can go back and watch the VODs if you do feel inclined to follow along with that suffering. But if you're doing your own bingo card here, which I would advise to do because it's pretty easy this time around, I'd say. Your goal is to get Heart of the Mountain 4, which will take about 3 cycles of dailies, and then do with the Skymall buff. You can also, now that you have access to Crystal Hollows at Heart of the Mountain 4, rather than killing a bunch of goblins, go egg hunting in the Crystal Hollows. Notably, a friend can open up chests for you, and if they notably find any good eggs in that location, or any eggs in general, they can let you know and send you the coordinates. If you do that on your main and get warped back in, though, it only lets you open up a chest once per account. At least that's how it worked previously when I was trying to do it. So just be careful with that. If you're in the Iron Man Sweats Discord, they had a thing where they would share blue goblin eggs, but nowadays I don't think they really do that. I also don't really know what their policy is with sharing to bingos. As for everything else, the garden is pretty easy. You could get a second plot to rotate if you don't mind splitting up your offline pests. You wouldn't need somebody to hold your garden if you had multiple plots there. And then off of mushrooms from the mushroom minion, I showed how easy it was to get someone to get the extra compost for the garden. You don't need any special tools. I was trying to roll into Great Forge because he would give me the Replenish Hoe, which would make my life even easier. But if you don't roll into the Replenish Hoe, or you get something annoying like Jerry. I know some people from Iron Man Sweats. I'm not going to generalize every single Iron Man player. But yeah. Same thing with, like, there's a lot of people in Mining Cult who gatekeep their methods or are very toxic towards other people that don't mine often. Like, congratulations, you have a big number collection. Doesn't really make you too much better than anybody else. We're all mining the same stuff over and over again. Iron Man players tend to be more hostile towards players that can trade, but I don't know how that works towards bingo profiles. Oh, their policy. Well, yeah, I know. They hate it when non-Iron Man players leech lobbies from them. Because they seem to believe that everybody wants to get a blue goblin egg. It's very important for them to do so. But in the modern day, you're just opening up corpses and the glaciate mine shafts for your blue eggs and all the other eggs there. Another golden goblin. Although, I mean, I could complete my commission off of that guy down there, but there's really no reason for me to even go anywhere near it. Checking gold. Ah, we're like 100 away. Easy. And that's done. fine. One more just to compact it a little. Okay. Now what? There's a 30-second stream delay. I mean, there always is. I blame YouTube. I set a 5-second stream delay on my end. YouTube adds another 30 seconds to that because YouTube, I guess. Golden Goblin from an egg. Not really happening. Mystical Mushroom Soup is minion. And then we need 12k more potatoes. Let's reset our Heart of the Mountain for Sky Mall. I don't think Luck of the Cave has any impact on getting rare loot. Potato. Warp Garden. It's potato time. The garden's definitely not fully grown, but we don't need it to be. We only have 12k potatoes left to grind. It'll continue growing while I finish farming. Mining Fortune from Sky Mall, so nothing particularly helpful there. Do not care for the rat pest. It's 12k, so it's like a stack and a half or so. Oh yeah, you do splash stinky cheese, so there's additional pests. I don't think it really impacts my gameplay loop too much there. And that's potatoes done. Alright, let's check the playtime. It's gonna go a little over this, but not by too much. It's about average for bingo. I spent a lot more time than I needed to working on the witch box, making it look nice. That being said, we are done with bingo. Fully complete. Free from the tasks at hand. At least in terms of string content. The final two goals, strange eggs. We're going to grind the eggs off stream, just killing goblins and waiting for a 10x. And then mystical mushroom soup is going to be waiting for the glowstone to produce enough to get enchanted glowstone. As for community goals, I'm happy with my participation. I might run a floor one in order to get participation in the Kaboom goal. I mean, it does have my name after all. I should really consider leaderboarding this one of these times. That being said, thank you all for showing up to the stream. If you're a VOD watcher, I appreciate your presence. Hopefully I see you again next month when I stream the other bingo, the September bingo. I'm going to do one last check on chat, see if anybody's mentioned anything. Nope, that's perfectly fine. See you next month. Bye-bye.